Ubiquitous software.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Did they ever go by the full thing?
Maybe in the early days, back when it was Zombie, when it was not Zombie U. Maybe. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. We're continuing our coverage of E3 2018, these press conferences. That's, I think, the official E3 2018 : these press conferences.
These press conferences.
Yeah. ...
You
were just listing off, Vinny Caravelli, you were just listing off
here I was.
a lot of the
That's me.
video games that Ubisoft has shipped and has announced over the last year or two. And
I play.
You didn't even mention the Crew.
I didn't even mention Assassin's Creed.
We were up in the teens.
Wildlands,
ran out of
Division, Far Cry,
the RZA, the Jizza,
the
Old
Ghost
Dirty
Face,
God,
Bayek Killer, Assassin's Creed, Skull and Bones, Rainbow Six Siege.
For Honor.
You think there's going to be
For Honor.
For Honor stuff?
Well, so they've spent some time here. They've had a pre-show running where they were kind of loosely talking about some of the existing games. They announced like a contest for Steep and some other things like that. So I don't know. I wonder how much of the press conference will be devoted to games that are already out, because that's been their big story over the last year. Is like, hey, we're supporting the shit out of these games, and building players slowly. If they don't come at launch, we'll get them eventually or something. It's
They
like
got that Rabbids DLC, so like
there's
a weird slew of games that
losing your thing.
I'm losing. I felt it happen.
Thing is,
but it's a wild.
Yeah,
it's a wild land.
Wild
here.
Oh, Wild Land. I feel like they've made good on that. Like there are a lot of stuff a lot of games I've been playing over the course of 2 years that I feel like have Ubisoft attached to them and have kept the content coming in interesting ways.
Yeah.
They've also monetized the hell out of them in very best value ways. But I think out of a lot of the publishers, they're doing a great job.
Yeah, I think we've said it time and time again that they seem to be doing right by like their community and like the people that are sticking by those games and doing right by their games, like improving them over time, like taking the time to get it right. The Division, the people were frustrated at launch, and they were like, "Oh, we're pushing back some of our DLC drops to get this game where it needs to be." And it seems like they got there, eventually. Wildlands,
Siege also.
Yeah,
I think.
Siege is probably
Monster.
the clearest example of that. The game is fucking huge.
Yeah.
So I expect we'll see some stuff on some of those games, like For Honor. We'll probably, they'll probably have something new to say about that. But they also have some games announced and not out. I think the soonest one is The Crew 2. I think that's out this month.
Yeah, like end of the month, I think.
Yeah,
that's soon.
They ran a beta that I didn't hear awesome things about pretty recently, but I did not get to try it for myself.
How about all right? So stuff that they will new things like Assassin's Creed,
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Division 2.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Right.
Well, what are your what do you mean by new things? Are we talking like newly announced things?
No, like hey,
franchises
games?
that will be introduced to, like stuff that's like, hey, announced and hey, here's what this game is.
Okay. Well, Beyond Good and Evil 2. There's the Toys to Life.
Do you think we see Beyond Good and Evil 2 in a here's what this game is?
It'll be more. I think they'll spend some time talking more about what that is.
The spaceship in and out.
Yeah. Well, they ran a stream relatively recently showing off more of that thing. A few months
I don't know if it was that recent. Was it?
It's been a while.
It was like this calendar year.
Okay.
Recent in the grand scheme, so I think that they have said more since E3 about that game. Let's see. It feels like Splinter Cell has to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has to.
It's the only thing
Has to happen.
from the Walmart Canada leak that has not revealed itself in some meaningful way.
That's true.
Yeah. And the Sam Fisher stuff in Wildlands, which
Yeah,
you don't go get Michael Ironside back in to do voiceover for free DLC.
Or maybe you
Splinter
do.
Cell versus Predator.
I don't know.
If they do Splinter Cell, do you think it's another reboot? Like, what do you think? This is young Sam Fisher? Do you think this is old man Sam
Again,
Fisher?
you don't go get Michael Ironside for just a free Wildlands
I don't know,
DLC.
though. I mean,
so
that thing was like an hour in the booth, though, so
Become the Splinter Cell.
maybe you do.
Okay.
I don't know.
I could play a new Splinter Cell. I like the conviction.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
I think it's time for
I want to see an open world Splinter Cell game.
Ooh, yeah.
just like Phantom Pain, but
Yes.
But like a
Yes,
multiplayer
but
open
finished.
world fan?
Who knows? I don't know. But like MGS5 showed how much more interesting stealth is when you've got a big area with
Totally.
Yeah. Like
multiple,
little
multiple,
bases.
Many
multiple
options.
approaches and big toolbox full of stealth toys.
Imagine open with like a city, because MGS5 was so good, but it was very much that like desert environment.
So that Division 2 thing yesterday, when it started up, I thought for a minute it was the new Splinter Cell.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Sam Fisher in DC, in an open DC? like,
I think I want this now.
Yeah, that could be cool.
But yeah, like they just, they've made that game like 5 times. Like just the linear tight levels.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that would be okay, but I want to see something a little more interesting.
I mean, they do have other franchises that have open world and stealth in them. There are
Right.
things they could be
Yeah.
pulling from.
Right.
Prince of Persia.
Yes.
Oh, huh.
yeah, I
wonder
forgot about
yeah.
that.
I
Yeah.
don't think they seem to have any real need to go back to that
The
right
last
now.
one that came out with the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, The Forgotten Sands. Because they did the
was
08
not good.
reboot,
That was
and then they
not
went
I don't
right
even
back.
remember
What's
The
that?
reboot was cool.
Yeah, I love the reboot.
The Forgotten Sands.
The one with
not
weird
so-
art style.
Not so good.
It's been a while since Trials.
Yes.
It's been, I could always go for some more Trackmania.
Yes. Oh, Trackmania, sure. I thought it was Trials.
Oh, I mean, I could
maybe go for
I
more
am,
trials.
yeah,
Trials
I
would
would
be
be ready for more Trials. I think the last Trials.
I would consider it. Yeah, that's the thing.
I-
Fusion, like I feel like I hit my limit with Fusion.
By the
where I'm
time
like,
they were
"Ah."
done with the DLC on Fusion, I was kind of
I wasn't big
a
on
little checked out.
Fusion, and then also that Blood Dragon thing was rough.
Yeah, that
did
was the thing
not
that kind
like
of pushed me
that.
over the edge.
Yeah.
But I think that whatever Trials is good.
I mean, they bought Red Link, so like they have to be doing something.
Right.
But I almost like to see something different.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know. They tried that weird trick stuff in the last one, so maybe they.
Right, that's what it
Maybe-
was.
maybe
Yeah,
try
that
something
was the
like
stuff
that.
that kind of.
It was a cool idea. I didn't like the execution. So
But it would throw off your landing. Like you would do the trick or whatever,
Yeah.
and it would throw off. Like when you went back, the animation would cause your wheels to kind of adjust,
Right.
and it didn't feel right. You
You had
know?
to get used to it, but yeah, it never. You're right. I don't know that it ever quite felt right.
Do you really think we have any mention of the Mania planet?
No,
The main-
it's been a while
Mania,
since the
Mania.
Trackmania 2 family of games. What was the Trackmania Turbo that came out on console? It was cool, but kind of a limited thing compared to
What was the shooter called?
Shoot Mania.
Shoot Mania.
Right.
And there's still Quest Mania, which they announced back then but never did. So maybe we see
Time for
Quest
Quest
Mania
Mania?
here.
I'd be okay with that.
I would be more than okay with that. But I don't think Quest Mania will ever actually happen.
What was that? All right, I don't know if this is a Ubisoft game. What was it? Wild?
Yeah, Wild is not.
Wild is
That was
not, yeah.
Ansel,
That was
but
the-
it's not Ubisoft.
okay.
Right. Was that a Sony
I
thing?
think it's Sony Europe.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't know if that game still exists.
Really? That looks really cool.
They seem to maintain that this still exists, but won't give any real updates on where
Oh.
it's at. I think it was the last word.
That
but
might have been a too early pitch.
maybe.
There was a lot in that pitch.
That thing
like
looked
Yeah.
the
weird.
Snake Lady and the
Wild
Hawk.
was pretty.
Do we know who's
amazing.
hosting?
No.
Did I use
don't
it,
know.
Tyler?
I don't know.
Not Aisha Tile.
No, it's not.
Eve?
Okay.
Probably just gonna be Eve again, which I'm fine with.
Jamie
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Why do you want to invoke that horror?
Let's end with another Michael Jackson game dance party.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did they do that?
Yeah, they did that game. They did that Michael
Huh.
Jackson.
Think there's
I think
anything?
those are the laser tag gear.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope. One can only hope. You think we see any more like Nintendo Mario Rabbids style?
I think they've got some
runs?
DLC that's not out.
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Like the Donkey Kong Adventure DLC.
Yeah. So I think that's if that's not out yet, they'd probably show something from that here. I don't know.
Okay. Excited. I think that there's a lot of stuff that Ubisoft has that I enjoy. So a lot of franchises that.
Yeah, it wasn't always that way, but yeah, I
No,
feel
I've
like
kinda-
like even there are definitely like games that I'm not into. They make, but I still look at them and go like, you know what, this is like a well-made thing. Like they're, it seems like they're
you
doing
see
right.
why you see why people are into it.
Yeah,
What was that driving game that got announced a couple years ago? And it had like an airplane flying through a city. It's popping off my ear.
was that
Diddy
the
Kong
Crew 2?
Racing?
That was the crew. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's the Crew 2 because the
Yeah.
whole thing with the Crew 2 is that it has more than just cars. So I think that's
They got cars what go in the sky.
they got sky cars. Yep.
Finally.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So looks like we're about 5 minutes away. They're just wrapping up with Far Cry skits here. That boy,
Herc stuff.
Herc
bits.
yeah, Herc bits.
Makes me want to hurt.
delicious.
Jack Link's Herc bits coming.
Ooh,
soon.
yeah.
Mm.
What's their zombie property?
Zombie U.
Zombie
Yeah.
U.
Which they
It's
have
a zombie
not,
now.
Yeah.
They have not
Zombie.
revisited since they
Well, they brought it
Released
because it was
that
Zombie
game.
U because they're bringing it out on Wii U,
Wii
and then they
U.
just brought it out as Zombie when they put it on other platforms.
Uh-huh.
I heard good things. I never played that thing.
It was
People
all
seem-
right.
People seem to
yeah,
like it.
yeah. Well, it was like a really great. Well, It was a really good early use of the Wii U touchscreen stuff. You know, when you manipulated your inventory and stuff, you're like, oh, I get why having this in my hand is useful in a game like this, or just kind of overall. Like there were definitely some games around that time that were not making great use of the touchscreen.
And arguably for the duration of the system's life.
Sure. Yeah, but they did that stuff pretty well. So yeah, and they showed a VR game that was it Space Bastards? No, Space something.
Junkies.
Space Junkies, is that what it was? Yeah, during the pre-show.
A lot of high-fiving.
VR kind of shooting patty cake game. They were very big on their, like, check it out, VR handshakes and whatnot.
Yep. Well, I think, you push, if there's like collision on the characters, that's kind of fun in space as you patty cake and then push away from each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, like, collision on player hands, I think it's hard to do across the board, but also in a world where you are just able to follow through with your real life arm and you see the arm stop. That's maybe a little weird, but
it breaks your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
You think too soon for Watch Dogs? Since we've got an assassin.
I just don't know. You know, like all bets. I feel like Bethesda's willingness to say, "Fuck it, here's a game that's not even a game yet. Here's a game that's going to come out in 9 years or whatever." Like
they already did that with Beyond Good and Evil.
They have a new studio like this year, I think, in Canada somewhere. How long after a studio gets established do we tend to hear news about what they're working on?
I feel like with Ubisoft, it's hard to say because so many studios will like lead a game, but also be support on another game and do this and that and the other, and the way they're structured
would be like working on Assassin's Creed, but then also their project, which is in infancy stages or something.
Right. Yeah. So it's not necessarily the case that we would hear a huge announcement here.
It's cool that Brawlhalla is getting a little time. I didn't know they acquired the studio.
I did not know that either. But yeah, they're about 2 minutes out here. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, it doesn't seem like it would be a big brand new announcement year for them just because they had so much stuff over the last year or even two that, maybe isn't out yet. That, they still have to like do the Beyond Good and Evil 2 stuff. They still have to do the
make good on a lot of
Skull and Bones, which got pushed. What is the name of that game? That Toys to Life game with this?
Starlink.
Starlink.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one that goes on your controller, right?
I haven't heard anything about that.
I had 100% forgot that.
Yeah.
A Lego-looking system of interchanging ship
clasps on, yeah.
So, I wonder if that means that like maybe there's room for like one thing, and I'm guessing Splinter Cell.
That would track.
Yeah, that just seems
like a big unannounced.
Yeah, if they've got an unannounced game, my guess is Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but
or something totally new.
Sure.
And
yeah.
Mario versus Splinter Cell.
Okay.
Mario is Sam Fisher.
That would be Waluigi just putting the stealth goggles on.
Who's the stealthiest member of the Mushroom Kingdom?
Toad.
Oh, yeah.
Toad.
Very unassuming.
Yeah. Soft
Or
feed.
Piranha
Soft
Plant.
feed.
Can make you think he's a mushroom.
Yeah.
That's true. He just ducks.
Yeah. Just disguises himself.
But a stone cold killer.
Oh yeah. That's no.
I guess if you were like a boo,
Boo
Oh,
or
yeah.
Or
Or whatever. They freak out every time someone looks at them. Like, they're not that stealthy.
They don't freak
They
out. 'cause they're
hide.
invisible.
I feel like
Yeah,
Fanto
that's
is
super
just,
stealthy.
There's more aggression there than anything else. There's like Fanto's
Some
not
say the best
stealthy.
No,
defense
Fanto's not
is
stealthy.
Offense.
Who says that?
General or something.
Okay.
General John Madden.
All right. Yeah.
or maybe they just put Sam Fisher in Mario Rabbids. Just have him.
Just with an AK or
Yeah.
something.
It's like
No, he's
snappy
stealthy.
neck.
Snapping necks would be
Yeah.
pretty good.
All right. Looks like they are 20 seconds away from getting started
Did we
here.
headphone up?
Yeah. Hey Ben, maybe you want to like try widening the back of your thing.
I got it. And once the headphones are on, it stabilizes it
Okay.
a lot.
There we go. Suiting up.
We have exclusive gameplay from the Division 2. You definitely don't want to miss this.
Take me to the press conference.
Take me to France,
Take me to church.
or at least French Canada.
Oh,
Good
Mike's
start.
not on.
oh, been there.
There it is.
Thank you for joining us here in the theater and on online at home.
And on online.
Cannot wait
On the
to show
the
you
web.
what we have today, and I can promise you, It's more interesting than a keychain. Oh.
This is
Too
an
soon,
Assassin's
man, too
Creed
soon.
joke.
No, I would say if anything, it's been a little too
It
long.
leaked because of the keychain.
Oh, yeah.
Like Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Are you guys ready?
That's the bad way to do a joke. The Walmart Canada one was
That
good.
was good, yeah.
All right, everybody. Everybody at home, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We're just gonna assume that they're ready.
He
Okay.
said yes.
If you're ready for the biggest gaming, biggest show in gaming,
I'm ready for the biggest gaming.
let's start the show.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The dangers of going without a teleprompter.
You know, Ubisoft still gets it.
Yeah.
They know what E3 is about.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the 3 elements of gaming: tire, helmet, and skull.
And feet.
Rabbit.
Tire beats helmet. Helmet beats skull.
Okay.
Skull definitely beats tire.
Yeah.
They've been hacked.
Uh-oh.
All right, Ubisoft's happening.
Is that the Dabby
Yep.
Panda from last
I
year?
think it is. This Just Dance?
He's gonna do a Fortnite dance
No,
this
this
year.
is their Vivendi is dead celebration.
Okay. And very much like a funeral,
Yeah.
like New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, jazz funeral.
Yeah.
Just a corpse.
Just coins over his eyes.
It all says 10 cent on their, their trombones.
Is this live? They're going to walk into the studio, right?
Of course.
Yeah. All right, this is good.
I don't know if this is
Define
live
good.
because you couldn't get the audio this clean out of a marching band.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm into this.
But maybe they
doing the
still
long
do a
take.
live walk-in at the
Yeah,
end of
maybe they're
it,
doing like,
a
the,
yeah,
fake-
yeah, like a Letterman style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. Sure.
That
Oh, no, that was live. Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
okay, yeah.
They figured it out.
Does this count for the covers?
This isn't somber
this is
enough.
a better version of that idea.
Too many horns.
What? Is this the new Star Wars?
Yes.
This is great. Can we just do this for an hour?
Yeah, and they just list the games.
Yeah.
Like a really fast scrolling list
Yeah.
of all the games coming out.
Go to Ubisoft.com to see what games we have coming out.
You already know.
Yeah, you get it.
Well, we're getting the Just Dance demo out of the way.
Oh, what if the panda dances onto the stage and then it's Eve inside the panda head?
What's up, motherfucker?
That's the best case scenario. Oh my god. If it's not that, then they fucked
There
up.
you, okay,
That's-
there you go.
Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, please. Well, it would be even better if they didn't cut again and he's actually been dancing the whole time.
Yeah.
This marching band was actually crunching for 9 months to get there.
They had a rough launch with
Yeah.
the marching band. You know, by year 2, they had it down.
This actually came down directly from the teachers union or whatever who invested. It's just another song now?
Like
Yeah.
I said,
you know?
Ubisoft gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're putting on a fucking show.
putting on a show.
They're like, fuck
Right.
this. We
Yeah.
got this time.
Yeah.
We're going to use this time.
Invest in our company.
Have some motherfucking fun for a change. No, we don't have Keith David, but shit, man. We're here. We showed up.
I love that PowerPoints are a thing of the past with E3. That used to be like a staple of these press conferences.
Yeah.
Not just do more Sony, but
They've gotten away from the numbers.
Yeah, sales chart.
yeah.
Should try going to Judges Week.
Oh, really?
But that's the place for that. They don't need to do it on the big stage, you know?
Bar graphs, Q&A with business reporters.
Yeah. Yeah.
He made it.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish I could do anything that's happening on the stage.
Yeah, I couldn't pull off that haircut.
All right, I'll buy Just Dance.
No, you won't.
Sold. You know,
No, you won't.
I was never a believer in the way they handled tracking.
Yeah.
how do you even play? I don't even know how you play Just Dance
You hold
now.
a phone.
Oh,
Is it really a phone thing now?
It's no, I mean the phone will work as a controller
Oh, yeah.
for
And
tracking
presumably
purposes and
the
stuff.
the Switch stuff would just work.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah, yeah.
Joy-Cons? Yeah.
That guy. Fucking yeah! Fuck yeah! I want to fuck that panda!
Please do not fuck the panda.
From what I've heard, pandas need to be a little more active.
Look, let them
so-
come to this naturally.
Bone candy and fences. Anyway, boat murder.
They don't say a single word about Just Dance.
There's nothing to
Hey,
say.
you get it.
Yeah.
Come
Those
on.
games haven't
They're dancing.
Those games haven't changed in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to listen to the music, you can go like, oh, they have I'm Still Standing in the game.
Yeah, just use the time to entertain people.
They need to have a separate marching band for every game.
The panda runs out.
Beyond Good and Evil?
I mean,
That's not a pirate ship.
Might be that Starlink thing. I don't know.
This is not Starlink.
Seems
This
like
is
Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, probably.
Do you hear me?
Yep.
Half the crew is dead drunk in my sick bay. After eating your miraculous space chili.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy and invigorating.
Captain to crew, dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. El Space Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige, bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo,
Whoa.
mi amor.
There's a lot happening here.
Keep laughing, fools. The key ingredient to good cooking is love.
I don't like the monkey.
You don't like it anymore this year?
I repeat.
You've not turned the corner on the monkey yet?
I just wanted to make it.
Come in.
Monkey report. Do not like still.
Shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off!
Lock down the bacon. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now. Brace yourselves.
That's the end of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yep.
What is this game? And they confirmed that Jade is in it?
No, I think they said it's not. It's not Jade.
It's a prequel, right?
Yeah.
This is weird.
It looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah. Space got weird.
Space has always been weird.
Is that Jade?
That might totally be.
Jade.
It is Jade. Well, okay. I guess it's not a prequel.
What? I'm here to take your picture.
Man, that looks fucking crazy.
I don't know what any of that is,
but it looks cool.
Yeah, like just the style of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the animation, and I know it's all CG in it.
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
looks fucking good.
Hi. Thank you. Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress
so
on our space
making
opera,
this, right?
Beyond Good and
He's
Evil
involved,
2,
yeah.
a game full of wonder, emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest to discover the location
Gonna have
and
to
the
slow down.
mystery
Yeah, I
behind
missed
the
like
deep
7 of
space
those words.
artifact known as Moksha.
Yeah, okay.
But the Kini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious young Jade. And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gata. We've got 2 other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen.
It's really making me start to question what I remember from Beyond Good and Evil.
It was not like this.
Wasn't she like a reporter?
Yes.
Yeah, you took pictures and stuff.
Well, I mean, the story went some places, but yes,
But
that was the primary conceit. I don't know if it is.
They said
It's prequel. Yeah? It's prequel.
Near the end of the 24th century. At this year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo, offering a first look at our major location,
That is just the fifth element.
the sacred city of
Okay,
Ganesha.
yeah, all right.
Now, let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
It's a grid-based, turn-based
Cars of MOBA.
Yeah.
Sprite-based.
It's a light gun game.
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops. But it's also a darker
screen,
underworld,
please.
rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Our game
Jack
is an
Baxter.
action-adventure RPG that you can play
They had
alone
vehicles and stuff
or
in the
with
first
your
one.
friends in co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the intimate interior of a hidden temple
say co-op?
to the very edge
Did.
of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales.
Please full screen this.
And all of this
Yeah,
God.
that's my least favorite
Seamlessly.
thing about press conference
What you will be
production.
seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building
We're
with
just
our
really not
fans.
going to cut to it. All right.
Yeah,
It all looks so good. I just want to see it better.
Okay.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never been done before through the Space Monkey program.
No.
We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Are you trying to
And
crowdsource
there's
development of this game?
literally
Because
a
that's a little
universe of
weird.
ways
Crunch
for
from the
artists to
comfort of your
express
very own
themselves.
bedroom.
Giant
Or is this
presents,
gonna be like a
but it's also
Miiverse?
cool.
Maybe it's like a
art,
Miiverse, like
music,
Splatoon thing,
radio
where it's like people are
content,
going to
and
see like
much
you're
more.
drawing
Well-
down up there.
To
And
do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community
Yeah.
collaboration,
It seems like
Hit
Splatoon.
Record. And here,
That's cool.
to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
what?
Okay.
Hug that French man. Oh, I'm on camera. Fuck.
What is
I
going
love
on?
this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks to Guillaume, and thanks to Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record
That's the Looper.
is this thing that I've been
He
making
is.
for a long, long time. It's really
He's gonna
dear
grow up
me.
to be Bruce
And
Willis.
It's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of
I know
projects.
someone who's super
This is the
into
first
Hit
time we're
Record.
making stuff that's going to go into a video
Never heard
game.
of it.
Oh, yeah, he's had this going
So
for
it's
a
a
few
little bit
years.
different than
Yeah.
other like creative platforms that you can find on the
I think I
internet.
own that
Because
shirt.
The point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate.
So we own it.
Like when
Let's
we're
put it
making
up there.
music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live as of like now.
Does
Someone's
anyone
at my
get
office
paid
pushing
for
the
this?
button,
Yeah, I was going
like,
to say, what is
very
the
nervous.
compensation model for this?
You guys are
People
doing
want to see
great.
their stuff in the game.
No,
And,
no,
yeah,
I'm
go to
not.
our site,
I'm not
check out
in
the Beyond
for
Good and
a
Evil 2
for
page
exposure
at hitrecord.org.
notion of this.
And that's it.
I don't
Go do
know.
that shit. Thanks.
Like
It'd be cool to see your stuff in a game.
independent artists who, in their free time, want to contribute something to a project they love, I totally for it.
Yeah, they're not forcing anyone to submit stuff.
No, of course they're not. But I'm saying if you're going to actually put them in the game and make that a featured part of it,
Record's approach to
compensate.
This game is not
community
free.
Collaboration
Yeah.
is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
Me too.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BGE Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks, everyone. Have a great E3.
Thank you!
Our first goal is to submit like 32 climbing animations. Have like a ping pong ball
You have
suit.
2 weeks.
Anybody,
A wire rig.
anybody's really good at rigging these character models? We could use your help.
Also, we haven't figured out the end yet. If you guys want to like,
Just workshop that a bit.
Do we know PR?
Yeah, if you want to write a press release, maybe.
Yeah, PR is the one thing they've got locked down.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community.
The logo for
that
Agent. Did they ever
inspires us
officially
and
cancel
drives
that?
us every
Yeah,
single
pretty much.
day.
They did? I mean, did they ever
They
say we're not
stopped
next?
talking.
Montreal
Years later, they
actually
finally went
been
like,
so
yeah, this is
inspired
done.
by
Stop.
Somebody
seeing
said.
all of the millions of people playing our game every
Ask Jack
single
Trent.
day. Over the past 2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I downloaded the game and did the tutorial.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those 35 million.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I guess they've had like that $15
I
pack
wish I
out
could
there for a long
hug
time,
every
right?
single one of you, but I
Eve
don't
is
know
in the
if my
crowd,
arms
so I
are
do
big
not
enough
believe
to
he will
hug
be
every
coming
single
in
one of
for
you.
any of these
That would take a long time as well.
announcements.
As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps that is all free in-game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can
grind it
play
out.
Operation
Oh, yeah, you can.
Parabellum,
Should look
which
at the
is
prices.
playable
Yeah.
right now. And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's biggest esport teams will
Trying
be
to get hit
competing
record
for
up to
6
determine
months
if they're
of
actually
intense
paying people for this
Rainbow
stuff,
Six
but their
action.
side is getting
And
crushed.
that's just one of
so-
the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The sixth major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November. Yeah, Brazil. And then the sixth invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six, taking place in Montreal in February 2019.
Montreal in February
Yeah.
is maybe not the most fun time to be in Montreal.
So, whether you're a player or just a fan of esports,
One Will Smith
there really
says,
is
in the
no
past,
better
Hit
time to
Record
get
has
into
paid
Rainbow
people
Six
for
Siege.
commercial projects.
And with the
So
growth
If it
of
makes it
the
to a certain
game, the
stage.
community,
hopefully,
and the esports
hopefully that is the
teams,
case
we
here.
wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado, here's the first
They
look
blew
at
up a real
Another
house.
Mindset.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because
No, he's fine.
it brought Siege to me.
I've been doing this for what? Since year one, season one, right? And I failed.
Wasn't that 2 years ago when that kicked off?
So that's what we're
Do
going
they
to
televise these things? These like esports things, or?
They
I don't know.
stream primarily.
Eu recebi um sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, um riso de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
Tell me more about this full release.
Yes. We've reached the vehicle stage.
Please welcome Evil Knievel.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay.
He's here.
Super Dave's
Yeah,
kid,
a little more Super Dave than evil, but
Well, we'll see if a mannequin gets launched at any point.
Oh gosh, here I go. You know my brother's Mel Brooks?
Larry Trials Jr.
Oh, Trials?
Awesome. Yeah, he got Trials on his jacket.
Excellent. There we go.
Yeah, it's me, Evil
That's a
Evil.
good outfit.
I'm here.
Fuck, that's a good outfit.
Talking to you kids.
there you go.
There's your Super Dave bit.
That was a really good fall.
That was a very like Chris Farley fall there.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yes, applaud his fall.
Applaud his injury.
Yeah, no, he didn't put in the work.
It's all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello.
This guy.
I'm he seems great. Creative Director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce.
There's no way to verify if that's true or not.
I just believe him.
Yep. Yeah.
Than ever.
Can this guy do every press conference, please? Was he in the bear suit?
You got to make your own fun in Finland.
Are you just going through Ubisoft games?
Yes.
I mean, that's Trials, all right.
Yes, it is. With no bullshit like running around or guns or anything.
Oh, don't worry.
There's gonna be bullshit.
I mean, he said that it's about crashing and getting back up again, but I wonder if there's going to be more of a
crash mode, if you will.
Yeah.
This seems like classic Trials to me. It's like a lot of multiplayer.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing so many bikes. Like you'd see the ghost things usually, but
that's how the multiplayer always was.
Right. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Later levels.
Starting to get frustrated just looking at it.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes. That looks great. That's exactly what I want.
It looks like Trials.
Yeah, that just look a lot like a Trials game.
But the last couple like fucked with the format too much. This seems classic.
It still looks like Trials.
Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
Professor Fat Shady.
Oh, sick.
It's a really good name. It's a bad joke, but okay.
What the fuck?
These guys are great.
Well, thank you, Auntie, and hello, everyone.
Oh, I just got what that is.
See
Oh, okay.
I see you. I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult. But I soon realized that a number of players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now, before I go on, Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now.
I'm a star player.
I'm just a game changer.
Well, 5 years ago, I was a star player, just like them. But when Redlinks began work on Trials Rising, they approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite, up there, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years.
That's cool.
Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you want to get involved, Register online at trialsgames.com.
You
for
can
a
build some
closed beta
tracks
happening
for us
later
and
this year.
upload them.
Good.
Is it?
Let's go.
Hey! You don't. We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes. You're right. Trials Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4,
February.
Xbox One, PC, and the
I know.
first time ever also Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Switch. That'll be great.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Doesn't have analog triggers. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, they still do
And
it.
we'll show what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
Go.
Thank you, everyone.
People,
I'm going to get drunk.
I do not want to wear it to my welcome.
people originally played Trials with a keyboard, so
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Enjoy your vodka.
And
kind of just looks like another Trials game, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
but without the bullshit.
I'm ready.
Oh my God, yes.
Usually, though, then
And most Trials Fusion didn't have any other bullshit in it.
It had the tricks and it had the like.
Yeah, but like that
The
wasn't.
trick tracks were like maybe 10% of the
Yeah,
time.
I know, but not a huge portion of that game.
Well, it seems pure in a way that
It's weird. Yeah. All right.
and in multiplayer trials, they have you on different tracks,
Oh,
right?
God.
No, they've done that side-by-side stuff.
It's side by side. Wait, but not in
It's not
collision, right? Like you can't.
Right, you
No,
were
right, no, it's, you mean different tracks like pulled apart, like
yeah.
they've shown in the trailers.
Are they showing that here, or are they showing people on the same lane?
No, they're showing different tracks.
These are people in the same lane, but they're probably ghosts.
Okay.
Dan, you are a simple man of simple pleasures.
This is just objectively hilarious.
Do you just like bring a PS3 with Pain installed to it everywhere you go?
I actually played a lot of Pain.
I mean,
Oh, weird.
I feel like this is just hitting your wipeout senses right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Big America's Funniest Home Videos guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh.
I love you too.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Applaud for me.
My
On
jacket
Black Friday,
is very
a
small.
strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City. The infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later,
It's a real tonal
the virus
whiplash
has
from
mostly
Trials.
burnt
Just gonna
and
say it.
left out.
A man like getting up on stage and
America
crashing into his
is tearing
podium.
itself
Yeah.
And now it's this guy.
Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle, under constant threat from dangerous
Hello.
factions.
Yep. All right. Cut away. Cut away.
Hi guys.
Build. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
I'll see you later.
No trailer. Just that was it.
That's it. Have we always been doing that morph their logo from the circle thing?
No, I think that might be
Relatively
that might be
recent.
new. Yeah.
Or is that like a hint at a game or something? Is that like,
Just like just go circle and then there's three of them and then yeah. That paper airplane has the dollar flu on it.
she's gonna, her watch is gonna light up. She's your next agent.
Yeah.
A little off better.
Shade Tech.
Detroit. Uh-oh. Don't.
No, that's gone.
No, you gotta go to the dark zone to get
That was our only piece of paper. God, please let that horse in. Just give it some oats, anything.
Horse is sick.
Somebody give that man a can of soda, and he'll give you a hat.
Yeah. water's pretty tasty.
So you're saying there might be a kind of division between communities here in the aftermath of
No, so you're a member of the division.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking too hard about it.
But you do love math.
I do. But not division. Yeah.
Do you fuck with division?
I'm like a short division, do it in my head type guy. Not into remainders.
Is that just an arm with
That was just an arm.
I'm just more into fractions.
Yeah.
That agent
You
does
gotta
not
flip them
respond
if you
yet.
divide fractions.
Oh yeah, flip them and cross can't.
No!
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything.
Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad. Quiet, you. I said no more talking. The rules are not subject to negotiation. Shut up! Defy the rules, and there will be consequences. Let's go. Come on. Examples will be made. On your knees. Keep still.
That airplane is fucking cooking.
Yeah. It's a windy day.
There are 130 paper airplanes distributed across the environment, and each one.
Oh God. Oh God damn it.
It looks like we found our new game.
Well, someone asked for help.
Better murder a million people in Washington, D.C.
to find the one person.
I guess I don't know enough about what's outside of DC, but all that stuff looks so overgrown for 7 months after the infection started.
I think that was Arlington National Cemetery,
Yeah.
so that would have been a big
Okay.
thing.
Y'all like Grit?
That was pretty
You
dark.
are the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country.
Oh, they're fucked then. I'm sorry.
Fail,
I'm not even going to play the game,
will
maybe.
be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save a dying nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment. As you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills. Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge. Raids are coming to the Division 2.
What are you guys doing for like 3 straight days?
My character at the level.
Cool. Alex, how's your internet?
We learned a lot.
Not that good.
We learned a lot from working on the first game. And with
Did they
the
originally
Division
say raids
2,
would be in the first
we're
one?
The
launching
first game
with
had a
plans
thing
for
like
years of
longer,
frequent
deeper
major
encounters in
content
them that
updates.
at first you were like, oh,
Today,
these just have to be
we're
raids,
ready
right?
to
And they were
outline
not.
our
Okay.
plans for year 1. We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
That's pretty intense.
Just make it up on cosmetics.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. But,
I mean, you have to make people feel good about continuing to play the game.
Yeah. And also not splitting everybody up, but still pretty good.
Player retention is very
Where's
much
my
their thing
division
now.
team?
Right.
Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
Hi.
Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of the Division. Thank you.
They didn't really touch on, like, 'cause there's stuff at the end of the story in the first game was very much like, there are fucking bad agents.
Yeah.
And I thought
I'm not there yet in the story, but they are
sorry.
they are getting there in the story.
This is a lot. They're really. This is heavy-handed in a way that even feels heavy-handed
For
compared to the way they announced the first game.
Yeah.
A lot has changed since they announced that
Yeah.
first game.
So does the story end in the first one when you finish doing all the base upgrades? Is that basically the end of it?
No, there are just a set number of missions, and you do every mission.
Well, I mean, okay. It's just those missions at the end? Those missions on the main story missions, that's it? Okay. I think I've got like 3 more.
Yeah, like when you finish the last mission, there's like you get a little pip on your map, like cell phone, or, like a little item there, and you go find it, and there's like a little last bit of story. You're like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick the crossbow. What are you guys gonna pick?
I don't know. None of those looked like my thing, you know? Grenade launcher, maybe.
All right. That means you gotta pick sniper rifle.
But since it's 8 players, I'll pick sniper too.
Can I pick a different game?
No.
Yeah, but you have to take either a sniper rifle or grenade
That's
launcher.
fine. That's fine.
Q1's going to be very packed.
Yep.
Better son.
Like the Rayman Legends art style? That 2D art thing?
2D art stuff.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's a drum kit.
Guy in a rabbit suit playing drums.
We also got Andrew WK.
And Mario.
Can we just get the Trials guy again?
He's going to play drums.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced for the first time and released the game. It was incredible.
Hashtag Mario Rabbit.
So, as a team, I just wanted to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you.
Now let's rock.
Here's a little song I wrote.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to
Donkey Kong.
celebrate
I love
the
Donkey Kong.
release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music than with Grant
Tropical
Kirkhope,
Freeze.
our composer,
Fuck.
and the band.
I was gonna
Protocol
say
Hits.
Man.
So please enjoy. Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Finally, somebody's giving this man his due.
Grant Kirkhope in a rabbit shirt.
I'm so sorry. I did not know they had changed your entrance. So
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I'm very sorry too. I was supposed to come out in a rabbit suit.
This game has great music.
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be the diss track of Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, brother. Now you're not even conducting. Yeah.
Is that Cranky Kong Rabbit?
Oh, wow. Not all cranky old men are cranky.
What? It's hard to tell what's going on. Is this even still a strategy game?
Yeah, I think this is all just flavor.
Yeah, it's still that game.
I like that they saw the things they had to say about their games on the show, and were like, you know, if we just come out there and say, hey, we're doing Donkey Kong DLC, and here's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's, no one's gonna, like, remember or care. So let's just, like, we should say something about it, but let's do something better and fucking get a band out there.
Totally.
Let's have this panda dance, because whatever.
I feel like they're never consistent on how big Donkey Kong is.
Oh yeah, same with Bowser. Like, canonically, has Donkey Kong ever been in the Mushroom Kingdom, like, core Mario series? Like, it's always been in the, like, sports games or the kart games.
Right.
Not that I can recall.
I don't think so.
Like, not in, like, 64 or any of the Super Nintendo games or, you know, Sunshine, Galaxy. What? Bongos.
Yeah, that would be way louder in real life.
That was very soon. Yes, that was announced already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally a Cranky Rabbit.
And that's the show. Good night.
Is that the Alice Cooper guitarist that they had playing Nakamura's entrance? I think it might have been.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think that's it.
Was he wearing the DK tie then?
Yeah.
Intermission.
Never change my goddamn entrance again, you motherfucker.
I can make you disappear and they'll never find the body.
Cello's made of real bone.
You think they worked with a lot of external production for these things? Or is it all like in
Like
the
Ubi?
Yeah, for like that.
those
I would
stage
think
shows?
so.
I don't know.
The
Ubi's
parade thing at the beginning.
Ubi's so fucking big as like a movie studio and all that stuff now. They have somebody inside.
Brian?
Brian. You gotta cut the mics.
What are we doing? What? Who am I? Huh?
What? We're coming out now?
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore.
Is that really the message you want to send to a video game audience?
Piracy rules!
As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again.
We're raiding the USS De Nuvo.
New wind was at our backs.
We can't take it down, sir. Give it 2 weeks.
In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve. It was dog eat dog. We became kings, queens, lords, and masters.
This was originally this year?
It was supposed to be, yeah.
Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn.
A fucking skeleton with a cannon coming out of its mouth.
Became enemies. The best didn't trust
Pirates are
anybody.
great at graphic design.
The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain.
Oh, this guy paid a lot of money.
Yeah, no, this guy pre-ordered.
Look out, sir, a whale!
Deluxe edition!
In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves.
Which are like scary dogs.
And wolves hunting packs.
That's stupid. In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves and wolves hunting packs.
Like, yeah, there's
Doesn't
some
make any
mixed
sense.
metaphors happening there.
Pirates, they didn't always get a lot of schooling.
Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate games sailing the seas. But there are no heroes.
Ruthless pirate games sailing the
Hello,
seas?
my name is Justin Farron, creative director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past year, my team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018.
Something going to happen with the scarf?
Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The empires crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year.
Pirates just stole shit from other people?
And you?
I don't know if dollars were the preferred currency back then.
Wait, what?
I didn't know they were just like robbing people that were trying to deliver shit.
The fuck did you think pirates are?
Pirates have
are.
ships and swords.
They
and
just
stuff.
sail around and have a fun time.
I thought they were looking for like buried treasure. I didn't know they were just straight up robbing people.
They were burying the shit they stole and then dying, and that's why.
No empire can take down.
I mean, I get it.
Hey, the Sultan.
No, you don't. I knew they were supposed to be like bad guys. I didn't know they were like robbing people though.
An evolving world
That's why
is
they're
reflected
bad
in what
guys.
we call
Oh,
fortunes.
yeah. I thought they were like killed people and made people walk planks.
God, I
and
wish
shit.
you were.
How do you think they funded their boats and shit?
Whatever country they came from?
I wish you were just in the audience and raised your hand.
Today,
I never thought about pirates that much.
Favorable wins.
Oh, I guess like
That
piracy,
means
like digital
more
piracy, you're
merchants to
stealing
rob.
something. Okay, it all makes sense. I got it.
More competition.
It's a real Phoenix Down moment.
And now I'm proud to share with
No.
you the essence of Skull and Bones.
Yeah, no.
A
I
shared
know.
world where every player encounter matters. Will you fight or will you ally?
Hey, what are these
This
pirates
is
doing?
What
What
we
the fuck?
call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates. Let's head to the hideout and have a great E3.
Wait, what?
All right, pirates.
We're reporting you to the recording industry of America.
In your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands.
Is this the game?
I believe it is.
This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike.
A towel with burned copies of Pacific Rim 2 on it.
You choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch.
I wonder if they've learned anything from the release and response to Sea of Thieves, or if this is like different enough that maybe it doesn't apply. But if I wonder if they watched that when like, oh,
slow loading, but deadly
push this game back,
They
push this game
definitely
back,
watched that, yeah.
push this game back.
Deal powerful damage from every angle.
That one's
With
purple.
everything
Probably should be good.
Let's head out.
I mean, this
winds are
aesthetic
strong
looks
and the
pretty
day is
rad.
clear. That means more merchants to rob, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
Exciting, Captain!
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirates' arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards!
Hello, we're the good people.
Oh, no one in here but us normal sailors.
Try to creep past the fort.
Sup?
Captain, if we engage, they will see it through our guys.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
I played the tutorial.
Like maybe always put up the good guy flags.
They kind of did.
It says right there, attacking will end deception. It's gonna. They're gonna know.
Plot's the optimal course for an intercept.
Like, why even have the?
Why? Yeah. Why have the black sails? I mean, they look fucking rad. Okay.
I paid $2.99 for these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use them.
Sometimes you want to let them know you're coming.
Yeah.
Piracy bags!
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is out on Twitter saying, "Oh, it's a huge oversight. I think the script got trimmed at the last minute and we fucked that up. It's hugely important to me that Hit Record pays artists fairly.
Okay, good.
Since 2010, we've paid Community almost $3 million.
Excellent.
Okay.
Then I have zero beef with what's going on there.
But that's only if your stuff gets picked.
Right.
Hey,
I know. It's better than not at all.
Yes.
So is it like shitty as something like Little Big Planet? Because like people make things for that and they don't get paid. Like, is that this different thing?
That's
or
like
is
a
that
level editor that you're using the in-game tools, and that's part of the thing they're selling you, and you know that going in. Saying
That's
like,
different than just
hey,
asset generation.
do this
for
work
a
that we
game.
normally pay people a salary to do for nothing.
So like Splatoon, like I'm just trying to understand like what's different. Like Splatoon,
Splatoon
all the
doesn't
like
do-
art and everything
No,
would go
Splatoon
up.
doesn't do anything. It's just people posting stuff on the Miiverse.
No one made guns for Splatoon. It's people
Right, but they
posting shit on a
display the
wall.
art and everything.
Yeah, that's just.
But that's just the Miiverse. It's just the community posting
Yeah.
board, basically.
Okay, so this is a bigger thing.
Yes,
For,
yeah.
Okay.
At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot.
Not my loot.
No one likes a loot loser.
Don't want my loot. Lost.
You need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds.
That's not. No, that doesn't even the odds. That's
Sounds very even at all.
That actually makes the odds incredibly unbalanced.
I think it's a very big ship.
Your side forms a tight squadron.
Also, I'm not very good.
Yeah.
So
My math sucks. So
I just got this game on level 1.
yeah.
The first ship goes down, breaking your formation.
He'll respawn in about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, the fearsome pirate, Matt.
The Commodore turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. The Jaeger slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast, increasing the odds for a critical hit.
Glad that we're getting like a substantial look at this.
The Royal Fortune can't hold out.
I'm not saying that I'm necessarily all the way sold on it, but at least I'm kind of getting a good feel of what the moment-to-moment in this thing is like.
The battle is won. But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe just don't call in the other pirates next time.
I just feel like a more fleshed out Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
It is.
That's what it looks
totally,
like.
That's exactly what it is, it is designed around.
Three green lights. Oh, is this the Elijah Wood thing?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Anybody else play that last year?
No.
It was not great.
Wait, so it came out?
No.
No.
Oh.
They just had it at E3 last year.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elijah Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Cochet,
Contractually.
game director on Transference.
Yeah, don't cut to him.
Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark and unsettling narrative.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness?
Constantly.
Exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets?
Never once.
In Transference, with Transference, we're bringing a... No. With Transference, we're bringing a first-person
Lost teleprompter.
exploration game into a chilling
Oh
new
my god, that was the most earnest reaction. It's like, oh god, no.
I'm not good at memorizing lines.
Solve puzzles.
Oh, my whole career's a scam. I'm a hobbit. All my dialogue has been dubbed my whole career.
And attempt to piece together the mystery.
Get Joseph Gordon-Levitt out here. He's a professional.
And on traditional
Get off the
platforms.
road, you fool.
We welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller.
Okay.
This is Transference.
Transference.
No, that's later.
They got
today.
VR right in the
Yeah.
hashtag, so I would assume it's.
Where's Mom?
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
I have to turn the mics off. So actually the backstage people talking about is Elijah Wood.
Are you comfortable?
Sorry, cut his prompter. He's gonna lie to them. Changed your entrance. He doesn't have a Porsche.
And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do. I've been a lousy father, I'm unable. Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh? But all that is gonna change. We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work, reverse the process. All of our sacrifices, that's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please!
Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son. I love you with all of my heart.
I have waited so long for this. We will sacrifice the world of Atlas to the harvest.
God, really sounds like a Protoss.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Oh, is this the Ring Raiders?
The Starlink can do.
Starlink.
Put the thing on your controller.
Did you say Starlanders?
Starlink.
Yeah, kinda. Kinda.
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
I wonder if they've changed the physical part of this, given the market.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember the trailer last year was very heavy on the like cutting to the controller.
The stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
You must feed my legion.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
Grax isn't going to stop until we end this.
Huh. Do you think they're just pod committed at this point? They just have to see it through?
I think you have to, right?
I mean, it is at least a little bit different than the other toys.
Yeah, it's
I've
not
done.
exactly the same, but
Yeah, but it must be like a bummer with like Toys R Us going out of business and stuff.
is Lego Dimensions totally dead? Did they shut it down?
They're done.
Okay. Skylanders is the only one even still really operating.
No.
Hello everyone, I'm Laurel Melville.
There's no Skylanders. There has not been a
creative
Skylanders
director
game in
on
a while.
Starlink
Amiibo.
Battle
Amiibo now.
Fortress. Last
That
year
doesn't count.
revealed our modular starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. We're going to take you on a journey 400 light years away from Earth to the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets, meet fascinating local factions, and forge your alliance. Upgrade
Are there any
your
pig
pilots,
men?
starships, and gear.
You are the pig
and
man.
unleash
All right.
devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission
getting
will
hacked.
not
Oh, no.
be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place, and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
Could use a little help here. Can you hear me?
That's fucking Star Fox.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
That is SNES Star Fox.
Totally is. Here's your Nintendo time.
Yep.
That was definitely Slippy.
Yep, that's
serious?
Yep, that's the scarf.
What?
Oh my god.
Really? I mean, look, fine. Why not?
Yeah,
Why the fuck not?
that's smart.
I guess.
I mean, look,
Holy shit.
Nintendo obviously can't make a Star Fox game,
guess
so why not
so.
give it to someone else?
Good point, and now I have to buy these fucking ships.
I was just gonna say, wow, everybody's just back in.
Yeah, that's the thing. It almost makes me feel bad for the people who made the game. It's like if they didn't think the work could stand on its own.
I mean,
Like they
that's
had,
probably true.
It's a pretty smart move.
they had
Yeah.
to shove in a Nintendo tie-in.
It's really smart.
I bet they didn't mind getting a Nintendo tie-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, why the hell? Why not?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
I guess this means that Nintendo is happy enough with the Rabbids Mario tie-ins and
Since
stuff.
I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game.
I'm also a
And
furry. That's
Star
the main
Fox
reason.
on Super Nintendo was the first 3D game I've ever played, and I'll never forget that. And so for me, this moment is a dream come true.
And this dream was only made possible thanks to our long relationship with Nintendo.
Also, the
We
last
can't
Star
wait
Fox
to
game
play
being
Fox
what it was.
on the Nintendo Switch.
Every Star
I
Fox
would
game
like
since
to give
64.
you- to give a special thanks to a
The
dear
GameCube
friend
one was okay.
with us in the audience today.
Adventures or
No, the
Assault?
Assault.
The
Mr.
flying parts are okay.
Miyamoto.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Here the whole time.
Yo. Hang on, let me get my gun. That guy just took your seat, dude.
He totally.
That guy's just like, now I can get comfortable.
You doing any hints with his shirt? He's done that before.
I think it just says Nintendo on it.
That be a Mario Maker thing?
Settle down.
So I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift. You know, it's the first
It's a gun!
of the vessel that we such so.
I love this relationship.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. It's great. Let's see these two do like a road
Totally.
buddy cop movie.
Yeah. Or like, yeah.
Can I get a box for this? I don't want to carry this thing around.
can't pack this back to Japan.
Or like pitch your game to both of them.
By the
Like,
team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
like they just seem so genuine.
Yeah.
Like this stuff is usually so scripted and terrible.
Totally, yeah. I love this.
All right, I guess I'll go backstage.
Yeah, all right. Why not?
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto.
So if you
And
get a
thank
hold
you,
of the
Eve,
Star Fox toys, can
for
you use them
everyone
on
at
other
E3.
versions of the
Please
game?
Be sure to come
Because
by
Crash
the
Bandicoot,
Ubisoft
you could
booth,
use,
where we'll have
they
a
only
full
sold it
hands-on
bundled in
demo
with
for
one
you to
thing,
try.
but you could
For
use Crash on all the
everyone
versions of that
else,
Skylanders game.
Starlink will
Oh,
launch
weird.
on all consoles on October
That looks so
16th
stupid.
with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense not to put Star Fox on the other platforms.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much.
I just don't know that I like the look at this.
Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
Do you just hold the toy up to the Switch at that
I
point?
think you like lock it in somehow.
It's probably like a cradle or like a
on the Switch.
You bolt onto the controller or the Switch or something.
That's the tricky thing with Switch.
Because on the PS4 controller, it was always like
Yeah.
you're clamping on and doing stuff.
Yeah, but like, what if playing portable or Pro controller or Joy Cons? Like, are there different configurations?
Sure,
or?
why not? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it comes with a dock for the.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
Eric Pope.
Yeah.
Give me Eric Pope.
That's not Pope.
That's not Pope. It just seems unfair considering Eric Pope made that entire game by himself.
I know.
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are for honor. Indeed. Hello, I'm Roman Campos-Oyola, Creative Director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment. You've helped us enrich the experience. Thank you. But actions speak louder than words, right? In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours for free.
That's cool. Would that be PC?
A lot of that's what he
So
said.
come.
Okay.
A lot of
Join the
third-party
fight with
publishers
us.
making pushes to get people to sign up for their services.
Yep. Yeah.
But that's not all. Because building on
Star
everything
Fox
that we
is
built,
going to be the.
we are now ready
Falco, please.
to expand our world.
Okay.
It's gonna be like in Shogun World in Westworld.
Well, they already have a. They already have Samurai.
It'd be more like cowboys and.
Right. Yes.
It'd be like the India world.
Okay. Yeah.
Space
Yeah.
Marines
Tiger.
are the new
Yeah.
faction.
Yeah.
World War II.
Yeah, it's just gonna be SEAL Team 6.
This game is a lot better than I expected.
April
it's
Fool,
pretty solid.
motherfucker.
Well, they broke the Matrix.
I gotta go.
You know,
What am I doing with my life?
what is war really? Servers crashed, guys. Is anybody else seeing this?
My lag switch is working great. I'm gonna stab all these people and then flip it again, and then they're all gonna.
This is maybe the most Ubisoft trailer
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
seen in a good long while.
Yep.
Think you can move a couple of the arrows out of the way for
Yeah.
those people?
Holy shit.
I don't play as that character. You can play as Ryu. Oh no, there we go.
Kinda.
Boo boo, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like Westworld.
Give me nunchucks, you cowards.
Well,
Huh. That's a well done trailer.
Yeah. You know, with their stated initiative to push further into Chinese markets, that makes a lot of sense.
Vikings and samurai to fight. Civil war consumed China. Warriors of the Wulin factions fought each
Eric
other.
Pope gonna have to
but
learn Mandarin like John Cena did.
failed to establish
Yes.
order. Amid the chaos, 4
He's also
warriors
known for
of the
John Cena's
Wulin now
Make-A-Wish
marched
record.
west.
Oh, sweet.
Try and take it.
With a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community. A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy. You know what it is?
No.
The Castle Siege. So please, allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
Oh. Is it like Siege?
It's just four-player co-op?
It says 4v4.
Oh, so he said 4v4?
Yeah.
That seemed rude.
I always like the idea that an effective means of deterrent for this type of thing was, oh, we're just gonna dump fucking hot fire on your ass. Like, here, check this shit out.
Brutal. Some hot oil.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here.
They were not fun times.
I mean, the worst part for me was always like the guys in the front being like, listen, I'm dead. I'm just gonna be in the front.
Yeah.
I'm a hot oil guy. So
Yeah.
Can I just move to the back? No?
Yeah, no, not in the back, no. Not good enough fighter to be back to, okay, well.
This dude.
Seems cool.
Should you get, I feel like they would have explicitly said it's free, but do you know if that's...
No.
Yeah,
because like Starter Edition doesn't even have all the regular heroes, I think.
Okay.
So I bet that
You got like one of each thing.
And the crew 2 is also here.
Goodbye.
Of the crew 2. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom to get your hands
That's actually true.
on your
In a few
dream
days,
car,
we will be free of
bike,
E3.
boat or plane and unleash your passion for motorsports all across the United States. The Crew 2 releases on June 29th, and we are very happy to announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on June 21st. But there's more.
Oh.
You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts.
I don't think you
From
can
all
call
of
a
us
thing
at
that's
Ivory
happening
Tower,
a week before the game
welcome
comes
to
out
the
a
Crew 2.
beta. I'm sorry.
That's,
You just,
that's
where we're
it's
at.
a meaningless
I know,
word now.
yeah.
There's
I
no...
know.
You just call it early access.
They had to make it sound more insidery instead of just like, this is demo.
Just call it a multiplayer stress test or
Get a
whatever.
It seems like a lot because I feel like they didn't really like nail making a great driving game on the first time.
No, they
so
didn't.
just like truck right into fuck it, there are planes.
Like the thing that killed me about that game was just that driving cars did not feel good.
Right. You unlock when you start unlocking better stuff, like it got better, but yeah.
So do you just kind of, they're isolated races, or do you go from driving to a boat to a plane in one?
I don't actually know.
Like, can you do that? 'Cause I want to ride a motorcycle and somebody's in a plane.
Jesus. That's probably, I mean, I assume it's doable. I don't know. Yes.
They got a race car, what goes on a normal road.
Holy
Oh, cool.
shit.
They got a boat that
Like
flies.
that Stallone movie.
They got a nice hotel.
You should be able to drive around one of those duck boats.
I assume everybody has to be in the same kind of vehicle.
I know Diddy Kong Racing made it work.
Yeah, true.
True.
No, it didn't. Yes, it did.
I went back and played Diddy Kong Racing recently. It's kind of a bad game.
I don't believe you.
It was a bad game then, Dan.
It was great. It had boss fights in a racing game. Guys, we can hear you. Oh, shit.
What?
Forza Horizon has boss fights in it, and it's not great there either.
Yeah, but are any of them Whiz Pig?
Yeah,
No.
the wizard pig.
Oh, here's
it races you.
Trains.
Right?
Yeah, here we go.
I love that he just runs. Whiz Pig.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How can a child save us all if he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaos. Tell me before you let our son go.
So timeline-wise, is Greek stuff before or after the Egypt stuff?
There's overlap.
Like they were happening at the same time? Like these empires or whatever?
Does not define.
Yeah, because like didn't Alexander the Great and Cleopatra? Yeah.
Like Alexandria is an Egyptian city founded by Alexander the Great.
Okay. Was he Greek?
Yes.
Okay.
Built by friendship and family. Love and loss. War and bloodshed.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
What?
Shit. What, cheeseburger?
There's more than one bear in the world, man.
No,
it's not, David.
Across the mountains and the seas. Remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
That's Zeus.
This is pretty cool. Hey, remember 300?
No, what is?
Unfortunately, what was that?
This game sure does.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to double check to see.
It was right after the
conference.
Thank you. I'm Jonathan Dumont, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That is not at all what I thought he said his name was.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore, on land and sea, one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history. In this world of contrast and opportunity, this land shaped by the gods,
he literally just described ancient Greece as a land of
between order
contrasts
and chaos.
Yep.
This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project. We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience. An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices.
Odyssey?
And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character. Alexios or Cassandra? And you play that character for the entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero.
It was a
and bear his
single narrative that
mysterious
featured both characters.
Are we Sweet.
Your turn.
Uh-huh.
Are we assassins anymore?
You're old enough now.
He jumped off a
My
roof and
father's
stabbed
spear
someone.
holds a certain burden, but
We get the apple.
you're ready.
Sweet.
Talk to the alien
Think of
people.
Leonidas.
Is that...
He had great courage. And
Do
he
we
made a
care
great
anymore, I guess, about assassins? Being assassins anymore?
You
First word in the title of the game.
I can very much elaborate on this at some point.
Okay. Okay.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful ranged, combat,
Leonidas, the
and
300
stealth
guy?
abilities that
Yeah,
you
main
can
Gerard
unleash
Butler
on
guy?
your enemies.
So I'm going to assume this broken spear is one of the artifacts. 'cause
It is glowing a lot.
Yeah.
Be sure to just kick a guy into a hole.
Brad, we can elaborate on this
Yeah.
in minutes.
I'm going to say I did not know Greece had bears.
They apparently have bears. I know only they
And
would
for the
do a
first
historically
time,
accurate animal.
We have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
I guess there's Latin for bear, so I guess they would be.
This is the opposite of interacting with history if your decisions are altering history.
Were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
I make my own
The
history.
rebel had guards.
Why does Socrates look like Bear Hugger?
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
Get a fucking shirt, man.
you was wise.
Stop giving me shit.
Our choices are like ripples on water.
Socrates
They
will
seem
remember this.
tiny and insignificant at the beginning.
Socrates, you're kind of making the subtext text here, man.
Spelling it out.
Our choices matter in a way that is almost video game-like.
Your choices are like a blue and red bar. One will fill up, and maybe you'll be evil.
Here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you. Have a great E3.
So 431, and the last one took place like,
50 BC.
Yeah, like right before.
Or 50, yeah, or is either 50 BC or yeah.
I think it was
BC.
right before. Okay.
Yeah.
This is quite a bit before.
Quite a bit.
Origins. before the
Before
origins
there is
of
even
it.
a brotherhood, yeah,
okay.
of any kind.
What? So there is no formal.
Not
Okay. Do you have an eagle?
Yes. I think it might be a falcon, though.
Falcon vision?
That might be an eagle. I don't know. I'm not very good at identifying birds.
Such a beautiful island.
Time to tear it up.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty game.
I mean, they did a lot with the visuals in Origins.
It's
the
so
overall stuff.
colorful.
Yeah.
Ah, Mykonos Island, built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. We are a
guess it's an
small
eagle.
but
It is an
fierce
eagle.
group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Mystios, our people are dying.
Keep
Signed,
it down, man. The whole market doesn't have to hear.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to find Kira,
Like a
who
wanted
wants
level
me to
down in the
kill
bottom right?
Diocles.
It kind of looks
An
like it.
Athenian
Yeah.
ally.
Who's at war with Sparta?
And don't forget the bounty.
Business as usual, then.
Gods protect you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Varnavas. But they'll be too busy protecting Diocles from me.
We been spotted! Go! I'll handle this!
Fight them for all you're worth!
Peace!
It's a really weird demo.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
This demo's been edited for time. I think that's a way of saying don't expect any of this to make sense.
Can't be good. You're chasing your own death, mercenary.
I love the look of this. This environment seems great.
It looks very much like Origins.
Yeah, it just seems so much more colorful.
There,
I mean,
there are
Origins,
parts of Origins.
parts of Origins are very, very much like this.
Come and take it.
You can't defeat me!
This is a fight. Loving that kick, huh?
Stab that guy.
Level 19 already?
You really should have left me alone.
Got like Blackatees.
This sure looks a lot like Origins.
You like customizable armor?
I mean, that's kind of the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
If
Origins is good.
Yeah, but if
Yes,
we're going to go back
yeah.
to annual releases, it's going to be very incremental improvement. Right. What did you just got?
I don't know, abilities.
Ring of Chaos?
Stuff.
Wait,
Varnavas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home.
Seems like for almost every other
I'm looking
franchise
for
they
Kira.
do, they were like,
do you
oh, we're
want
going to let all
with
these
her?"
games breathe and put out a bunch of updates and support them and support them and support them. And this is like, here you go, here's another
the
one.
mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus.
Yeah, just
You
kind of
got
just
my
stands out.
message.
It
I
says
had those
something about
challenges in
paying me
Origins
handsomely.
Yeah.
for a bit. They cycled in and out.
Right.
Two expansions that were.
Yeah, no, they did stuff for sure.
Right, but not like
Take us
annual.
free
Yeah.
Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
I'm here to kill the Oclis, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And the Oclis fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But the Oclis is mine.
To battle then.
What do I got to select on the dialogue wheel to make that guy cut his hair?
A lot of people.
Yeah, it's a big scale thing.
It literally says big battle in the top left there.
Like the Matrix.
That's a big guy.
It. Fuck that. Him big.
I want him to win.
I wonder if you can actually interact with all of those characters, because only some of them have like the levels over their head.
Yeah.
Well, it's just any character that is on the opposing side.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you don't always see
Right,
it, I
right.
think, until you get, like, close
Yeah.
up to him.
Oh,
Did they say how long this one's going to be? I'm trying to decide if I need to pee now or...
No, they did not.
You mean the press conference?
Yeah, I would hold out.
All right.
I thought it was supposed to end at 2:30.
Okay.
2:30 now.
Okay.
I would assume there'd be one more thing.
One more
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
I guess. Sharks?
I hope this game has a little bit of that supernatural stuff, a la Origins, like in the Greek mythos.
Hmm.
Well, you were saying?
For the record, did not know that was coming.
That's a God of War boss.
That was a Minotaur.
Cool. Yeah, looks good.
That it?
That might be it.
All right.
Oh wow. So their big,
one more thing.
Their big reveal got blown.
Seems like it. Michael Ironside
like
going to come dancing out onto the stage.
It's like the end of SNL.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us.
G.E. Smith back there.
And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world.
Shout out to
Congratulations on a great show.
Hey, there's Eric.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hat.
He's wearing a hat.
I am good. I am an optimistic guy, and I am particularly excited about the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great history. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Can you unlatch my mic for a second? I just want to go check something real quick. I'll be right back.
Hello, hi, everybody. Welcome to the post show. As promised, that was an amazing conference, but we're not wasting any time. We're jumping right into it.
I think they're doing their Division 2 thing, right? Is that what that is?
Showing some.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
that stuff looked good. Not the most surprising conference, but that all looked.
Yeah.
Weirdest thing that the most surprising thing was a Star Fox announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Trials?
Jade in Beyond Good and Evil.
Still have no idea what Beyond Good and Evil 2 is.
It looks really cool though.
I just like the art style.
Oh,
For it,
yeah.
you know, it's a good look.
Did they announce more stuff that is like Jade is like a time traveler or
no, it's more
descendant?
They said young Jade.
Yeah.
It's a prequel.
So it's a prequel, and that's young Jade.
Well, Jade was pretty young.
Younger here, apparently.
She was like an
I
established
thought she was like
photographer.
kind of like naive, like
Not really.
in the
I don't
first
think
one.
so. I think she was.
She didn't seem like war-torn, battle-hardened in that
Like
game.
Commander-
So
I thought it
the
was-
idea that she's showing up as maybe like the heavy here with a sword, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought she was like not.
Dark Jade.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing with the timeline of any of that.
They could just say that it has nothing to do with the first game at all if they wanted to. Like,
Yeah,
they said prequel though.
It'll
so
probably be
that-
fine. You know, in that aspect. Also, who cares?
Yeah, I could see
Beyond
being
Good
like
Evil was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
They don't have to adhere to it that.
It could be like the Tomb Raider reboot, where it's like, yeah, it's still Lara Croft, still a similar backstory and everything, but like none of that shit that happened in the
Maybe
early Tomb
Jade's a
Raiders.
clone. Maybe you'll learn that there are 100 Jades.
Okay.
Maybe that was in
Parachuting
the-
on the Nile.
Yeah, where do they
there you
drop?
go. Yeah.
But that was a cool trailer.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the
yeah,
look of that
definitely a cool
game a lot.
trailer. I like the look of the Division. I think the stuff
Mm-hmm.
they're saying about it in terms of thinking about the end game and trying to make
It's
sure that
interesting.
they're getting out in front of it, saying like,
Yeah.
hey, we're very aware of the problems this game had originally, and that's exactly what we're saying up front here is that we want to address that. So
But that was
that's
a
smart.
really interesting thing to do at the announcement of a game.
Right.
Basically say
Yeah.
like, okay, let's talk about after you're done with here's your end game content.
Yeah. It just shows that they know what type of game they're making and that they know what type of player they have and all that stuff. So
Imagine if Destiny had said something like that, right? Like that's what people like, who are going to be bound.
Yeah.
Like this is the game for me and my friends for years, right? Division. So them saying, we're thinking about the end game first, and we're going to release 3 packs for free over the course of a year. That's going to have story and other stuff is really cool.
And like at the end game is where you're gonna get your specialization.
Yeah, and it opens up a whole new tech tree. Like,
yeah, that
and
And raids.
Because they added more. I mean, obviously they added more in-game stuff over the course of that game's lifespan. You know, the way they changed gear, even like just it made it or there more ways to kind of start to customize. So if they were expanding upon that, then that could be cool. Yeah.
Trials.
Yeah,
Trials.
They're still doing trials.
Yeah,
That's what I'm most excited about.
It feels like it's been long enough that some more trials. I think I definitely didn't finish every track in Trials Fusion.
There's a lot.
There's a lot, especially by the time they were done with all their DLC stuff. Which I think my problem with Trials Fusion is that none of the DLC seemed especially great, and it was like as they got further and further into some of their more gimmicky stuff.
Yeah. This seems like a follow-up to Evolution.
Yeah,
I look at like HD and Evolution as the two just kind of classic pure Trials games, and everyone since that got a little weirder and further from what.
I mean, again, like 90% of Fusion is just Trials.
I know it's a lot of it, and there's a lot of good stuff in Fusion, but.
And then on top of that, Fusion had all it was the stuff that like at the outset you're like, oh man, they're making a crazy Trials, that's so fun, and then by the end of it you're like, all this like robot talking bike stuff, like it's just like I'm
not doing it.
I just want to do flips on my bike.
So, yeah.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones looked okay.
It still looks like the thing they pitched, which is, hey, remember the Assassin's Creed boat stuff? Here's that, but multiplayer.
Yeah, I like their trailer was really cool.
Yeah,
that stuff looks okay. I'm not sure I'm sold on it, but it looks nice. Starlink, I think I'm also like not really sold on.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's necessarily targeted at us.
Yeah, you put Star Fox in a thing. You're courting people that have a long history with Nintendo. So I don't know. I could see it either way. No real big announcement there. I mean, Trials, as much as Trials is cool.
Assassin's Creed kind of got.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
I can't imagine. I don't know. I could imagine if that was their last big announcement, would have left a lot of people like. Because the initial reaction to a new Assassins was, oh, they're not taking more time off.
Right. Yeah.
So if that had been their big, like one more thing, maybe it would have worked against them.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because I think I would have rather. I think I would rather see them go into like a Watch Dogs or something. Right. Not that it's necessarily an either or, but.
Well, this feels just in terms of audience fatigue. Like,
sure.
I was getting a little vibe in the room of like, this is more of that pretty soon after the last one.
Yeah, and not to say that Origins was a bad game at all, but there's a lot to that game that I haven't seen yet. Honestly, like I could probably go back and play more of that. And
I mean, I dumped 100 hours into that game.
Right. Yeah.
Over the course of the DLC and everything else.
So are you like ready for more? Are you like sign me up, or where are you at?
Well, I don't know. So the sheet they gave me is just a capture guideline. So I don't know if I can actually say. If from my experience, whether I am ready for more or not.
If it's anything like the sheet I got for the Division that they handed out at the Xbox showcase, I want to say that said 2 o'clock.
Okay. What time is it right now?
2:30.
Okay.
2:45. Deep breath.
I will say they have taken the structure of Origins and they have just done a different game with it. Yeah. Like from what I played, by all accounts, it felt very much like the stuff from Origins they did with some expansion upon with like the the dialogue choices and
the boat stuff. They expanded on that a bit.
They definitely made it much more of a boat game than Origins was.
Okay, yeah.
And the big battle thing is like I don't know, it reminded me a little bit of the brawls from Syndicate, but like on a much bigger scale. 150 versus 150, I believe.
300.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, if you want to do the math.
Also, the first ability you unlock is called the Spartan Kick.
Yeah,
it's the big kick from when he says this is hard.
I don't know.
Yeah, and like the one thing I will say is that the cutscene they showed with where you were talking to like the Spartan people was very different in the demo that I played. And I don't know if that's because they were re-edited this for the demo, or like that was like a consequence of choice that could have happened somewhere else in there. They were very much selling the player choice is a big part of this. We are doing dialogue trees. There are romance options, that kind of thing.
Does the dialogue tree sound interesting to you at all? Like that doesn't.
I didn't see enough of it to really understand like if it like what it actually meant for the game.
The few instances they showed here didn't even seem like trees. They were binary choices.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I did that. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's new for the series.
Well, when I was playing it, there was a little bit of like gray areas of like, yes, I'll help you. No, I won't help you. And then like tell me more, and then when I would hit tell me more, you could like be vague about them or lie to them and stuff. It seemed like a little more in depth than just binary straight up yes no choice.
Yeah, like it does seem like it can go in some directions, but I just don't really know what they are yet.
I almost unintentionally initiated 2 different romances in like the 30 minutes I was playing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will say that they probably made the right choice highlighting the woman main character, because what I played of the dude, there was a very Steve Reeves like delivery to the way that he like old 1950s Italian Hercules movie level voice delivery.
All right.
That was just a little little off-putting to me personally, but
especially after everybody seemed to think Bayek was really
I got
really well-rounded.
I got very little charm off the dude personally.
Yeah.
Did they show any abilities in the ability trees? Are they different than Bayek's?
I mean, it is a different skill tree.
You assign them. It's different. I'm pretty sure Origins didn't have this, where you have to like pick 4 of the abilities. You
Yeah, they
unlock
showed some of
inside
that
it.
on the
Yeah,
side,
D-pad.
D-pad thing.
But they are like different things. It's not just the same poison dart, you know.
I mean, I didn't get through the whole thing, but it seemed like there was some different stuff.
I looked
in
through
there.
the tree, and it seems pretty unique. It's like there's different types of damage. Like there's skills that do warrior damage and skills that do assassin damage and stuff. So it seems like you can kind of spec a character maybe a little more in how you want to play them.
Yeah.
Are we telling an Assassin's Creed story at this point?
So I mean, yes, but the way that they tie it in, at least from what I saw, was not what I was expecting. Because obviously it takes place 400 years before Origins, which means that like even the formation of the Brotherhood is still a glint in someone's eye hundreds of years in the future.
Yeah.
But so it's Layla, the woman from Origins, who is like the modern day character.
Right, yeah.
It is apparently her still on the hunt for first civilization artifacts. And the implication seems to be that yes, the spear of Leonidas is one of those things.
Sure. That makes sense.
Okay.
So that's how they're piecing it all together.
So modern day would take place after Origins, but her traveling back before.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That seems sensible.
Yeah. Okay.
For what it is. Yeah.
I don't know.
The story parts of Origins weren't
Until it's Desmond, it's hard to.
Yeah.
We'll get back there.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, cool. I don't know. I feel like the leaks of this year have really thrown everything off, because as soon as something leaks, you start thinking about like, well, what else they got?
Yep.
What else they
Yep.
got? What else they got?
Then
So sitting through this thing, going like, okay,
Then you face
okay.
the
like,
possibility that they
oh,
didn't have anything else.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, like Ben was saying, I kind of agree that even if they had made it here without that leak, like if that had been the big ender
right.
with
That
no
might have
foreknowledge, it looks fine. It looks fine. But
Yeah.
I think people.
But
would
the
be like,
the new announcement of a new Assassin's Creed game is still like a big deal.
It is.
Whether
It
you're like
is.
it's too soon or it's not too soon, like
It
that's
is,
still a thing.
Just
So,
considering some of the other stuff they have in their stable that hasn't been seen as recently.
yeah. Well, I don't know. An interesting show, I would say.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Good production.
Yeah. They
mostly
know how to just put on a fucking show.
Yep.
I fell through a podium.
Yes.
Yeah. That guy felt.
I like that dance number. It was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and you can see them leaning into the stuff that they have set forth, which is we have these games, we are going to support the shit out of them.
Yeah,
we
that's
have new
awesome.
things as well, but like we are going to continue down this path of making these games that you are still playing viable.
Yeah.
And it's February Division 2, and then it was October for
Yeah,
Assassin?
October 5th for Assassin's Creed.
That's all very soon.
All right. Well, cool. What do we got here? We're coming
Sony,
up
I
on Sony in a little while. Is that 6?
6 o'clock.
Let's fire it up here and just check.
Be back live in like 3 hours.
Yeah, we'll be going live about 5:45 p.m. about 3 hours from now to talk about Sony's 4 games plus whatever third-party stuff shows up. That's going to be an interesting show.
Sure
we'll see.
Yeah.
I want to see the format, how that thing looks. Like it sounds like it's just significantly smaller this year in terms of like number of people invited and the location and stuff. So I want to know how that thing's going to look because it sounds
Can't
different.
wait to see Matt Kessler up on stage.
Oh yeah, he's probably going to host the whole thing. I mean, I would hope, just like last year.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy Dota hats on stage.
Oh no.
Coming to PS4.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that? Did Elijah Wood's thing have a date?
That was
this fall.
I think.
Oh,
fall.
this
yeah,
fall.
that was soonish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like seeing that, I feel like I know exactly what that is, and I know not a thing about what that is. I'm caught in a weird space of like, okay, I think I could see this is a psychological horror game that you're going to kind of go through and walk through, but also I have no idea how you play it.
Yeah.
FMV mixed with CG.
It's doable. VR, make anything happen.
I remember there was a lot of walking around a house and seeing flashes of like dark things that happened in the past or whatever. It was kind of exactly what it looks
I
like.
thought they said toward the end of that thing that it's not just VR.
Is it not now?
I don't know.
I thought I heard them say coming to VR and traditional platforms.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Yeah. Maybe they realize they need to kind of get an audience for these things. VR isn't necessarily the way.
Well, I have to go upload a bunch of bootleg assets to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 server.
Great.
Bart Simpson and a bunch of wrestling.
I made this song specifically for the game. It's called Song 2.
This is called Booty Drop.
Yeah.
I'm going to play as Jeff Hardy.
Just upload Lockdown over and over again.
Still gets out.
Yeah. All right. 3 more hours. We'll come back. We'll see what Sony's got to offer. Take care, everybody. See you soon.